Hey adventurers, how y'all doing? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. A little tired, but that's par for the course. Been really blessed this week to catch up with some friends. I've been reminded several times to look after myself, take it easy. It's a little hard for me because I feel like I'm not doing anything. I showed you last week just how much time I sit around doing what feels like nothing, because you're feeding and you're burping and you're rocking and you're those sorts of things. It's been a little bit nicer this week because he has started cooing and garring and giggling and smiling, and he's gorgeous. Gorgeous! I am especially grateful for my sister friend that I caught up with yesterday. I spent maybe 2 hours with her over a cup of tea and just connected and had some mummy time and mummy chat, and it was really good to hang out with someone who's in the same place. Like, she's a mum with kids and she's got the same issues, and like, I'm really appreciative of all my friends who've been through. They're on the other side and they're encouraging me through. Their support is invaluable. Is totally valuable. Their support is really valuable, but sometimes it's also nice to have someone right there with you too. I don't think I tell her enough how much I appreciate her, and as I was thinking about this on my way home, I got to wondering whether calling it mummy time or a mummy chat, if that's at all demeaning. I'm probably overthinking this, and this is where I miss Pete, because he would always tell me and then I'd be able to stop thinking about it. Mummy is such a kid's term, and is that demeaning of the time that I spent with my friend? I don't know. I'd love to hear from you what you think, because I'm clearly overthinking these things. Trust me, when you're sitting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you go through all sorts of weird things in your head. At the end of the day, I'm pretty sure she knows how much I value our time together, and I know that she values our time together, so that's got to be all that matters, right? I know I said I feel like I've been doing nothing, but also really happy to be able to say I feel like I am doing a little bit. I'm looking out at my washing line at the moment, because that's the main thing I'm doing, is washing, sweeping, dishes. It just never stops. But I have gotten a couple of creative things done too, so you win some, you lose some. With Lucy at daycare, I've been able to be productive-ish. It feels like the biggest waste of time, but I've been gluing the letters together so all the bits don't come apart. So as you can see, you've still got a huge pile to go. I've put a couple into their actual pieces. The idea is that when baby is crawling, we can have the mat down all over the floor, and then these little bits, all the dirt gets stuck in them. So if they're all glued together and there's a nice seal, which as you can see the glue's still drying, then theoretically speaking they should be easier to clean. And let's be honest, I spend enough of my day cleaning as it is, so if this makes life easier, well, that'd be good. Well, from foam mats to rubber duckies, this week's research comes to you from the Swiss Federal Institute of Aquatic Science and Technology, where they found out that your favourite bath time pet, not this one, they've recently discovered that these guys contain 75 million cells per square centimetre of bacteria and fungus, including Legionella. So basically not a good idea to have these guys in the bath. Keep them out. So you know this little bit here, the water gets in but it doesn't really come out properly, and then they cut them open and swabbed around inside, and it's a little bit gross and it can cause all sorts of issues. So I'm sorry to say, rubber ducky, you're not the one. You don't make bath time lots of fun, you make it lethal. So, you know, maybe get a cat instead. This is what Lucy plays with in the bath. Seriously, this is exactly where he sits, and she washes him, and he's fine with it, aren't you? Because he's her cat. Well, that's all from me, adventurers. A little bit different this week, but hope you're having a good one, and we'll catch you all next week.